What's going on, guys? All right, today I have both my guys here. You know Nick, Mr. Mental Muscle, and we have a new face, Dan. Now, Dan, tell them who you are and what you do.
So my name is Dan Palacios. My company is Kinetic Training, and I work on integrative modalities. So bringing as many different tools that are effective, efficient, versatile, deployable, depending on what your particular activity is. Sport specificity is important. We know that from all the work that you do. So in this particular case, we're working with grapplers, judo folks. So in the combat sports realm, we want to make sure that we're utilizing coiling the spinal engine to generate power in a very short, very explosive distance. And that's a lot of what we're going to work on today from WEC method and teaching those principles of the coiling core.
Perfect. So you guys see me do a lot of coiling techniques probably recently now. I'm getting more into it. So Dan's going to go ahead and run Angelica Delgado through a circuit and a style of training that is particularly from WEC method and what Dan does. And then we're going to go also throw in Mr. Mental Muscle here with some cognitive conditioning for Miss Angelica, because she is getting ready for another competition coming up in about 4 weeks. So getting her primed and ready to go. Also throwing in some new things to keep things interesting. So follow along. Let's get it.
So whatever number I call is attributed to blue. So this will always be 5 for the whole duration. Got it? But if I say 7 and I drop them, you go having a higher number. 9, 2, 4, nice. 8, 8. If it's red on red, I want you to add 1 to the number. So let's say red light's up here, you're calling out what? 2. The red light's at 4. But if it's blue, you just do the same thing. Put it out.
5. 2.
For the first one, I call out a number. So I attribute the red ball to 5. So the blue ball is the number I call out. So for example, if I drop the balls and say 7, blue is 7, that's a higher number. She's going to catch the higher number every single time. So you have to think very quickly. I'm going to say 3, throw them up, and 3 is lower than 5, so she's catching the red ball. She's always going for the higher numbered ball. Now the second drill with the fit light, she has to chop her feet in place, getting that heart rate up, and then hop laterally. So you got some plyometrics, some explosive movements, and that's dictated by the light. So if it's a red light, she hops red cone, blue light hops the blue cone. So to make it a little more harder, we add some addition to it. So she has to add the number 1 if the light matches red, and if it's blue, she does nothing, just hops and puts it out. So it's a little bit of impulse control, decision making, and hand-eye coordination.
Breathe in through your nose, push out against the belt, and then as you breathe out through your nose, create that resistance. Now from there, maintain just a smooth, relaxed breathing pattern. I want you to do what's called reflexive performance reset. You're gonna do a sternum rub. All right, wake that chest up. Grab hook under your rib cage as much as you can, and then because the breath belt is already pushing into the psoas, we're not going to worry too much about that, creating that activation. So from there, we're going to activate your glutes. Right, rub the back of your head where your neck and skull meet, and then right here, this one's going to feel funny. Your jawline, right here where your earlobe meets your jaw. Right. And now we're firing a little bit better. So from there, we're going to open up your lateral sling. So all I want you to do is grab left hand here. Right hand up top, and then you're gonna fall to the side and feel how that belt is creating that pressure to stretch you out right here. Now this is just opening up the coiling core, so creating more space for the spinal engine to function the way that it's meant to, right? Getting awareness, feel that stretch here. Right, we're gonna feel that on both sides so the body understands where that lat and glute is and how much space we have to work with when we actually use that coiling core and that spinal engine to function and move and create power. Like I said, we're doing a lot of flips and move and rotational stuff, so flip it around. Now what you should feel is that stretch all the way down, not just from here now, put more emphasis on pushing your hip towards the floor and feel that down into your lower back. You can rotate forward slightly, get more of that lower back, rotate back, get more of that chest and shoulder, right? So we're creating as much space as possible there. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold the rope on the right side with both hands, and you're gonna roll the rope, and I want you using your torso as much as possible. Once you get it going and you feel comfortable with it, try to bring it to the other side. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So aim the rope right at my chin, look at my chin. Create visual intent on your target. 2, 3, aim that rope at me. Now bring it back to the other side. Boom. So now feel that rotational intent that comes across from one side to the other. So now go 1, 2, 3, rotate, 1, 2, 3, other side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now 2 each side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Attack the target, eyes. Yeah, there we go. Got to maintain visual intent. Now give me singles, 1 every time. Boom, boom, boom. Now march towards me. Boom, 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 boom. All right. And now backwards, right? Eyes on target, eyes on target. Yeah, attack, attack, attack. Right? We had a stretch, we had a light, relaxed movement, and now we're gonna create compression, create more awareness of those muscles. Toes out slightly, all right, and you're gonna squeeze in on your feet as well as your hands. So I want you pressing into that, elbows up, squeeze your shoulder blades back, and slightly pull the ball into your chest as you do that. Now squat down. There you go, and try and pop the ball with your feet just as much as you're popping the ball with your hands. 3, 2, 1, coming up. Squeeze your glutes, down. 3, 2, 1, and up, down. 3, 2, 1, and up. Now you go ahead and drop the ball. So now what I want you to do is you're gonna go right foot forward. I'm gonna squeeze down and in that same coil stretch we did earlier. I want you to really feel that right side. 1, 2, 3, switch sides. 3, 2, 1, switch, left side. Squeeze, 3, 2, 1. And we're focusing on that right lat, left glute. Push that big toe down into the floor, squeeze out against my hand. There you go, feel that lateral sling load, switch, weaponize your eyes. Hold and rest on that. And now as you squat down, you're gonna create compression. And as you stand up, you're gonna reach out, press that ball at me. Right, now creating power and compression, priming through the entire pec and shoulder complex. Down, squeeze, up, boom. Put 1 foot on the ball. You're gonna go into that coil and explode out. Reach it out, squeeze, boom. Down, a little deeper, squeeze, feel that right glute contract. Squeeze, send the ball at me. Reach, drive, compress. 3, 2, 1, one more. Squeeze, there you go, drilling deeper, I like it, good. Again, 3, 2, 1, drop the ball, take the breath belt off. Now for productive recovery, we're gonna go back into those RPR drills real quick. Nasal breathing, belly breathing. Hook the diaphragm. Get up under there, rearrange the furniture a little bit, right? Fingers up under the psoas, just below the belly button. Breathing in through the nose, expand that belly. Last one, glutes, right? Back of the skull, where the neck meets the head, and then back of the jaw. Breathing in, and now bringing your body out of fight or flight mode into a more objective state so you can make better decisions and recover for the next set. Now let's take from those standing positions down into lower positions. Go into a push-up position against the ball. You should widen your feet a little bit and bend your knees a little bit. All right, so I want you popping the Bosu ball as hard as you can with your hands. 3, 2, 1, and extend. Come down a little lower, about halfway. 3, 2, 1, extend. One more on that, a little lower. 3, 2, 1, extend. Nice, now you're gonna steer that. So take your hands, steer them sideways, feel that right side lat, and squeeze into the ball from front and back. Down, 3, 2, 1, extend. Down, 3, 2, 1, extend. Down, 3, 2, 1, switch sides. 1, extend, down, 3, 2, 1, extend, last one. So what you're getting there, right, before we went into just contraction, relaxation, creating a relaxed system. Now repetition, control, time under tension. The next one, we're gonna come back and we're gonna hit it hard with some power.
Total? 15, good job.
3. Red, I think. Red.
That's fine. Based on the color light, she had to pick up the same colored cone, sprint down, and come back and drop it off and wait for the next light to come on and tell her which cone to pick up. But that's only one part of it, because obviously I have to have the thinking part. So each color, red, equals 1, blue equals 2, green equals 3, and yellow equals 4. So now she has to remember as she's putting them out what she's seeing, and at the very end of the duration of 30 seconds, she did great, 30 seconds on each one, which is very good. She had to tell me the answer, and she got them all right. So that drill. Now on the other drill with the vector ball, she had to bounce it, and each color tells her where to go on the cone, but once again, more thinking. If she bounces it red, she does a certain move, either turn left or turn right. Green, she does a squat jump. And blue, she either turns left or turn right based on what I tell her. And while she's watching me, I have to shuffle with her and I'll bounce it. She has to tell me the color I'm doing. So now she can't just take her eyes off of me and be unfocused on me. So she has to be perceptually engaged just like she would in a judo match with her opponent, the same way she would here.
Okay, slide your hands all the way out. Extend your legs just a little bit and go toes up. Reach back, squeeze, pull in. 1, 2, 3, back and release. Squeeze, dig your heels down, co-contract, squeeze glutes. 3, 2, 1, good. Release. Now as you come down this time, I want you to bend into your right side. Go for it. Squeeze, 1, 2, 3, other side. Last one. 1, 2, 3, relax, drop it, all right? Short, intense, explosive stuff. Coil, explode. Boom, 1, 2, down, nice. Explode. Good, switch sides, all right? So that's right side, linear force production, right? Anterior force production, using the lateral sling to generate more force and control. Squat down. Drive the glutes, squeeze the glutes at the top, get your core tight, and drive down against the bar. Down, slow, controlled, up, boom, explode. 1, 2, down, up, 1, 2, don't forget to use your breath, right?
All right, guys, so there you have it. Dan, thanks so much. Can you tell them where they can find you on Instagram and everything else?
Yeah, so you'll find me on Instagram at Live Kinetically. My company's Kinetic Training. I'm on YouTube, Facebook as well. Working a lot on the coiling core, the spinal engine, and generating more force, more efficiency through the WEC method principles of the coiling core. We apply that to our tactical athletes, so I wanted to get you involved with our Broward Police Academy prep for South Florida's finest, getting our police officers prepared to take on their testing and take on that 30-year career as a tactical athlete.
So be on the lookout for that. Also click the notification so you know my videos come out. If you're looking to learn more on my methods, protocols, and principles of training, check out my mentorship program. Link is in the description. I'll see you again next time. Peace.